Sam Kerr, apparently, one day will be a $500 million athlete, the female Ronaldo.
Wow. This was forecast
according to your mate.
According to who?
Your mate.
What, Max Markson?
Yeah.
Look, Max has been around the game long enough to know how things work.
Yeah.
But this figure of $500 million post-career, I think, is farcical. If you break down what Sam Kerr earns at the moment, she'd be. There are estimates that she's earning $1 million from Nike. Her contract in the EPL, is it with Chelsea?
Yeah. She was estimated to be earning $3.3 million annually.
Thing or on field?
Altogether.
Say that's £3.3 million. That's about
dollars.
Australian.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
3.3 million Australian dollars. I would have thought 500 million is a farcical number. There's no doubt she will be incredibly rich at the end of her career. But 500 million, I mean, the women's soccer at the moment is embryonic. Yes, they have succeeded. Yes, this World Cup has been momentous and enormous. But post this World Cup, Sam Kerr will go back to England and become a superstar over in London. But I don't think it will equate worldwide to those sort of numbers.
When's her statue coming?
I think it'll be a while off. She might get one outside Domain Stadium in Perth, which is her hometown. There's no, you know what? Every kid, no, I shouldn't say every kid, but all the kids you hear of in Australia at the moment all look up to Sam Kerr. When she comes onto the field, she generates so much excitement in the crowd. It's almost like a standing ovation. In fact, it is a standing ovation. She has had an enormous impact. She's the face of FIFA 23, the console game. And you know what? As I said to you 2 to 3 weeks ago on one of the episodes, her class in the field of the Matildas is just, I reckon, one step above. You can tell she's quicker, she sees the game better, and she does things that the other girls don't necessarily see. So I can understand the hype around her, but in terms of $500 million, I'd like to see that.
Geez, her brother was a gun footballer.
Oh, you know what? He had Ben Cousins and Chris Judd around him, an absolute superstar.
Absolute star.
And for whatever reason, probably didn't get the accolades that he deserved, but just
one of the hardest inside players you will ever see.
He was quick, he was hard, and he had brilliant skills and could kick a goal from outside 50.
And he loved the celebration too.
He did.
Speaking of one of his arch rivals at the time, Adam Goodes sells out to the Yes Qantas campaign. I mean, a person who's so upset from the AFL and what the AFL has done for him for so many years and refuses to take part with anything the AFL does. But here we are. He's sitting there with Alan Joyce and a politician, Anthony Albanese, our Prime Minister, which, if you're going to talk at the level of ethics and morale when it comes to society, politicians are not quite at the highest. But he will not get involved with the AFL. God forbid, the league that made him and gave him the opportunity that millions of kids would die for. But here we are. He's on a political campaign for the yes vote. What are your thoughts, pal?
Oh, this is. I'm reluctant to use this word, but I think Adam Goodes is a sellout.
100%.
Look, I'm not against him having a personal view, but to be either used or support the Yes campaign in this instance, I mean, do we suspect Alan Joyce is going to give him, access to the chairman's lounge, free flights? Was he a paid person?
Or maybe ambassador role.
Pardon?
Maybe an ambassador role.
Yeah, which I'm all for, but to either for Adam Goodes to use them or for them to use Adam Goodes, either way, I think is just poor taste. And as somebody said on the news yesterday, I'm not sure that any blue chip organisation is going to benefit from backing a highly politically charged campaign such as this. And I think it actually could affect Adam Goodes' standing as not only, yes, he was Australian of the Year, champion of the AFL, and he's an upstanding person. But to go down this track, I hope he was remunerated, because this doesn't bode well for him or his reputation.
Yeah, but we had the whole league pushing the Yes campaign. Every single organisation.
No, the AFL as a whole is pushing the Yes campaign because they've been paid to do so.
So Australia, just so everyone's clear, right? Just so everyone knows exactly what's going on. Anybody who receives government grants is pushing the Yes campaign.
Correct.
So just so we know that. So this is now we're weaponizing our institutions in favor of political motivations. So this is where we are at as a country.